I see we already got someone here. It's good to see you, Kitty. It's time to get started because, uh, okay. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you all. It's good to see you all. Let's go. Let me just go ahead and make sure that the stream sounds good as far as, like, sound is concerned. Yep, looks like we're good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Mihai, it's good to see you too. Welcome back, everybody, to another chill session. And this is a session that I wanted to do since we are in the last couple of days of October, because all I have left for you guys, content-wise, for the month of October is literally another Hunter x Hunter and a little surprise I got for all of you guys on Friday as well. Then we move into November, where I'll be messing with some other stuff, including my next big gaming series, which will be Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. So we'll be working with that just a little bit. And we'll also be flip-flopping in between Borderlands as well, because I still have a lot of stuff to do in Borderlands. So we'll cover that as well. But I'll keep you guys abreast of the stuff that we'll be doing in November once I give the members the next member summit and give you guys a bit of an update as to everything we're going to be doing today. But Kitty, Mihai, good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we had a customer states reaction. And they have the ones of July and August, and I specifically waited because August came and went, and I wanted to wait until that month went by and September as well. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get a September-October customer states as well. But today, we are going to be checking out Customer States Customer States Compilations Best of July and August of this year. So, let's see what we got. Let me know if the volume is good or if I need to turn it down.
Customer complaint of knocking noise in the front end. Have at it. Holy.
Oh man, my sunroof won't work in my Raptor. It just won't do nothing, man. Oh. Bro. You done silicone the whole thing down.
What? Wait, we're just now starting off. How do you not know that something is wrong with your tire as it's knocking in the front? And then you have the audacity to bring your vehicle. We're already starting off, and I'm already starting to rise up just a little bit. Volume is a bit low, I think, for the video or me. Do you mean the video or me? But you bring your vehicle in, and you've siliconed the sunroof. Specifically the part that needs to move for your sunroof to open. And now it's basically sealed shut. The vid, you're a bit loud. Okay, I had a feeling, so I turned it up.
You done silicone the whole thing down. What am I supposed to do with that?
Alright, I turned it up. Let me know how it sounds.
This customer who came in had only one oil change since buying the car a year ago. He said oil changes are a pyramid scheme to take people's money.
You don't deserve a car! Oil changes are a pyramid scheme to take people's money? You need oil in your car! That's not optional! You need it! What you mean you only had one oil change since you got the car, and you don't do oil changes because it's a pyramid scheme? No, it's to ensure your car can keep running! Kitty, we aren't even a full minute in. This is a 30-minute video. We're not even a full minute in.
Yeah, he's definitely scared.
Can I grab him?
No, he's baby squirrel. He's baby squirrel. He's probably hungry as shit.
Hi, buddy.
It's okay. He's mine.
I've been in the car business a long time. I ain't never seen no like this. Clamps, some kind of wheel. More clamps, more flakes. And then you come around here and the transmission ain't bolted in. It's got a ratchet strap to hold it. Yep. No
Ratchet straps to hold the transmission in, and a whole bunch of clamps and bad welding jobs. You know what I used when I was working Best Buy during the delivery team? You know what we use ratchet clamps for? To hold refrigerators and big appliances to the wall of our truck. Of our big U-Haul type truck that we needed in order to transport all these things. That's what you need it for. You don't put a ratchet clamp on a transmission in a truck. And I know it's a truck because those shocks are big. Why? Why? Not even 2 minutes! We're not even 2 minutes in!
The mount ain't got no bolts in it right there.
Customer reports hearing a chirping noise. Thinks it's coming from the rear. Well, let's take a look. Well, we got a bunch of sticks and things looking around here. Well, let's see what we find. Look at that. Got a bird's nest with a little egg in it. Well, there's your chirping noise. We'll take excellent care of her.
This vehicle rolled in for an unrelated.
Okay. So, we go through this every single customer states. Also, link is down in the description down below if you guys want to check out this check out the channel and support them as well. We go through this every single customer states. Does anybody with these cars not clean their cars? How do you get your car cleaned and never check it? How do you never check every nook and cranny of your car after you get it clean? How does a bird build a nest in the back of your car and you not know? Now, and here's the thing. I don't think it's even a matter of them not knowing. I think it's a matter of they're too lazy to bother to check. Because that's a recurring theme with a lot of these things is people are too lazy to actually take care of their cars to the point where all they care about is driving it, starting it, putting gas in it. When it comes to getting their car cleaned, they just run it through a car wash, don't even think two thoughts about it. How does a bird build that big of a nest in the back of your car and you not notice? How do you not investigate? We gotta watch that vid I sent you today, pretty please. Oh, is it the one with the dude? Oh, yes. Yes. Once we're done with this customer states, we definitely gotta check out that video. We definitely gotta check that video out. But how do you have a car and not investigate strange things that are going on with it? Do you just leave it up to the mechanic? Oh, there's a weird chirping sound coming from the back of my car. An intellectual person would be, I'm going to go check what this sound is. Maybe I can figure out what's going on with it. That's the standard practice. I'm going to find out what's wrong with it. And if I can't figure it out, then I take it to a professional. That is the basic way you do things. If you can't figure it out, you take it to someone who does. Not like, well, I couldn't be bothered to try and figure it out for myself. That feels like too much work, so I'm just going to take it to a mechanic. And the mechanic's going to be wondering, how do you qualify for a license, intellectual-wise, if you can't even be bothered to try and check out and solve a problem for yourself? I don't get it. Because if I hear some chirping noise coming from my car, and I haven't heard that chirping noise before, I'm going to investigate. As soon as I'm stopped somewhere, or before I even leave, I always inspect my car. I'm always making sure everything is running smoothly, and if things are running or feeling weird, I stop and investigate. I don't continue on with my day and be all like, well, I'll worry about it later. No! You take it before you try to figure it out, aka try to fix it. See, that's my mentality. People will take it before they try to figure it out because they don't want to be bothered trying to figure it out because maybe it's too complicated. But that's not how problems get solved. That's not how some of the greatest innovations of humanity got solved. We'd be like, well, I'll let someone else do it. No, someone had to think for themselves, this isn't being done. Let me see what I can do. And if they were smart enough, then they created a brand new invention that has revolutionized the world that people cannot live without. You don't just take it to a professional first. You try and see if it's something that you can at least look into. Not immediately fix, but see if it's something that you can fix. If it's something you can fix, then you fix it. If it's something that you probably can't fix, but you know someone who does, who's a professional, not your cousin, not your brother-in-law, not Pookie and Peanut and all them, you take it to someone who is certified to fix stuff that you got problems with. It's not hard. It doesn't require high school math. You just need a kindergarten's education where, I can't figure this out. Teacher, I need help with this question. You learn that when you're a child. We got full-grown people who don't know stuff. Don't worry, we'll get to that in a moment. We're not even 3 minutes in. This is a 30-minute video.
At issue, the technician saw that the vehicle had a half-eaten pizza slice stuffed in the skid plate of this 2021 GX 460.
How does a pizza slice get in there? I've seen a giant Ziploc bag full of pancakes underneath a driver's seat. I have seen entire kernels of corn stuffed into a filter of a car. I have seen old food just left to rotten mold inside of a car. Why do these pieces of food keep finding themselves in places that food should not be in cars? How did a piece of pizza get in there? In the skid plate? No one eats near the skid plate. How did a piece of pizza get in there?
This car came in for routine maintenance, and it appeared that a friend of the customer hitched a ride to the shop as well. This Mustang rolled in for an oil change.
But, where'd that go? Oh. Okay. Huh. That don't look the same. Oh, look at that. This is crazy, Steve.
What?
Customer states I didn't hit anything.
Customer states they have a rattling noise in their blower motor and they smell dog food inside the car.
Oh my god. Oh, it's awful. Oh no. That's a new one.
Customer states, "Don't try to sell me a new one. My uncle can fix it."
Yes. Yes, you do.
Customer states, don't try to sell me a new tire. My uncle can fix this tire. I don't know a single uncle in the world who can fix a tire that has completely ripped off of its own foundation. That tire is gone! I need y'all to understand that you ever witness such an insurmountable amount of stupidity that your brain cannot fully comprehend how these people go about their day-to-day lives. You need to understand what I'm feeling from my side of the screen, okay? Through your PC or through your phone. You need to understand how I feel. These are people who are alive, who are making conscious decisions, that are trusted to have a driver's license, that are trusted to take care of their vehicles. And they come in here to the mechanic shop and say, don't try to sell me a brand new tire. My uncle can fix one that is completely ripped off of the most sturdiest part of the tire. Every single person that comes into an auto shop saying, don't try to sell me anything, take their license. They're about to make a very stupid decision. Your tire ripped off of the wheel, and you say your uncle can fix it? Is your uncle's name Gorilla Glue? I don't know! There's no amount of Flex Seal, no amount of Gorilla Glue that'll have people look at your tire and go like, I'll just need like a couple of days in order to patch this up and then your wheel's fine. How stupid can you be? There is no glue in the world that can serve as a substitute for a brand new tire. Customer states, don't try to sell me anything. My uncle can fix it. Is your uncle blind? Is your uncle the world's greatest mechanic? No, he not. No, your uncle stupid. He like Cole from Martin. Cole, you stupid. Your uncle Cole who say I can fix this. How? How? Why? Why? Revoke the license, remove the car, ban the person from ever operating a four-wheeled vehicle ever again. You are confined to a moped. There is no way there is someone this, well, there is. I'm just in a, I'm sorry. This is just a suspension of disbelief. Your tire, it's not even the whole tire. The part that is supposed to fit snugly into the hubcap, into the rim, not the hubcap, but into the rim of the car. That part is still on the car. That part is still on the car. The other part is completely ripped off. Now, here's my question. Because I know this person is too dumb. Yes, I'm saying it's too dumb. No, Kyushu, that's mean. No, that's facts. That's right. I'm right. This person is not smart at all. When you rip a rubber band, like if you cut a rubber band, and I know some of us when we were younger, we mess with rubber bands. I am guilty of this. I messed with rubber bands, tried to see how far I could stretch them, felt the repercussions of my actions when I snapped a rubber band and it came snapping back into my hand and it ripped apart. There's not a single moment where I thought super glue could fix this. Glue could fix this. There's not a single point of my life where I thought, oh, I messed up this rubber band. Let me get some glue or some tape to put it back and it'll just be its stretchy self again. No, because the consistency is ruined. It is now no longer a hole that this isn't like something you can just gum up with some spackle or put some gum inside of it and fasten it or some sealant and then get it back to exactly where it was before. No, the bond has been ruined. And you can't look at me and say, I can fix this tire. Tires are whole for a reason. You don't sell tires in pieces and interlock them. Tires are not Legos. They don't sell them in halves. They sell them in wholes. You want to know why? Because a tire is useless if it's not whole. I don't care if there's a knife going in the car, you get a new tire. Because it's only a matter of time before whatever you're using to seal that in ruptures and becomes irreparable, and then you have no choice but to get a brand new tire. That's what smart people do. But this person says, hey, don't try to sell me a brand new tire that'll save me another trip to your auto shop. I'ma let my uncle fix it. Uncle Woodrow, yeah? Can you fix my tire? Sure, you got some gum? Because I've been wanting some for a minute. That is literally the uncle trying to fix this tire. I'm done. I'm done. We're moving on.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Car came in with a flat tire, and yeah, it definitely needs a tire. Oh, needs a wheel too. Well, that's all right. We can do that.
Customer states, my car sounds like the Jetsons car when you try and start it. I mean, yeah.
This 2008 Chrysler Sebring drove in to get brakes checked. The shop found the master cylinder empty, and when the technician removed the front wheels, he found the driver's side brakes to be missing the outer pad and the passenger side to be missing the inner pad. They recommended front pads, rotors, calipers, and hoses. The customer declined all the repairs and drove away.
It saddens me so much. It really does make me sad that people will look at all the stuff that their car needs, stuff that'll make it so that they don't have to make another trip to the mechanic, to an auto shop, and then go, no, I don't want that. And then drive away with the car you brought in because it has problems. So you decided to drive away your car with the problems because you are too cheap to try and get those problems fixed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anyone who gets a car should be prepared to take care of it fully, both physically and financially. Cars are not meant to just be one and dones where you just need to have one thing done to it and then it runs forever. No, because there's no car that operates like that. If that was the case, we still have the classic Cadillacs of '97 still driving around on the road. Now, mind you, there are some for people who collect them. But at the end of the day, when you get a car, you need to maintain. Not take care of it once, but maintain it throughout this car's lifespan. When you get, and it just makes me sad, and I'm just wondering, were you not fully prepared for everything you were about to go through with this car? Why would you go to the mechanic, tell them the problem, they tell you what you need, and because of this narrative of mechanics trying to push all this unnecessary stuff on you, and mind you, there have been mechanics that have done it, but that doesn't mean that every single auto shop is out there to try and fleece you for your money. No, there are some genuine people telling you, hey, you kind of need all of this stuff done because it's probably best if you get all this stuff taken care of because you're missing this, and you're missing this. And because people are so ignorant and don't even bother to try to learn about their car outside of key goes in car, car turns on, ignition turns on car, I pull up brake, I drive, I go where I need to go, I put gas in car. That is literally the mentality of so many people. People don't think of, I'm not getting air out of my car, need to figure out what's going on. I'm not getting windshield wiper fluid coming out of my car, need to get that taken care of. My brakes are making a weird squeaking noise. Probably want to get that fixed. There's too little people who drive out there making sure that their car is already operating at 100% efficiency. You got people who go, all I need to do is just get in my car, drive, go where I need to go and put gas in it. Never once thinking, I need to take care of this thing so I can keep doing this simple list of things to do. I am so tired. But I'm also so saddened that people will bring their cars in for problems they know their car has. You get told how to solve it, and you leave because you're too cheap to fix it. And think, I'll find someone else to do it. Because you're too cheap. People are, declined all these repairs and drove away. This isn't going to be the first time we hear this. We are officially 5 minutes into a 30-minute video. These people are... The worst part is, there are more of these people than like us. That's the sad thing. There's more people who be all like, I don't want to fix my car. Don't try to sell me anything. Oh, that's a scam. Oh, that's a pyramid scam. There's more of them out there in the world, let alone the US, than there are people who are like, I'm getting in this car. Let's make sure everything is working properly. Rear view mirrors are good. Side view mirrors are good. Accelerator feels fine. The brakes feel fine. Like, there's not enough people out there on the road today who are conscientious of their car's well-being so these cars can maintain the person driving them's well-being. So whenever I hear customer declined and drove away, I'm like, these people are stupid to drive away and not get this stuff fixed.
Customer came into this Honda dealership with their 2023 Honda Civic with engine problems. The tech servicing it found the customer filled their car with vegetable oil.
I haven't heard of someone putting vegetable oil in their car in months. What was it? Earlier this year? Was it last year? When we saw people constantly putting vegetable oil in their car. Vegetable oil is not car oil! Just because it has oil in the name doesn't mean it goes in your car! Vegetable oil. My thing is, vegetable oil, it's literally in the name. This just proves my point. This just proves my point. People are stupid. It's literally in the name! Vegetable oil. Do you hear? Is there a single C? Is there a single R in vegetable? You don't say vegetable. No, you don't. Vegetable. No! Vegetable. You know what a vegetable is? Not a car! Vegetable oil is for vegetables. Or it's just oil with vegetable juices mixed in. You know what vegetable oil is used for? Food! Olive oil. Food! Or anointing your head if you're praying. Or if you're blessing somebody. Oil! You have no idea how many don't do their ITP, the periodic verification that is mandatory by law, which makes sure that the car is fine here in Romania. People do anything they can do to not pay. That's crazy, Mihai. That's crazy. It's literally mandatory by law, but people don't want to pay for it. So you'll have cars out in Romania on the street that have either failed inspection or verification or just haven't taken it, and they are literally driving rolling death traps. That's scary. That's scary. The US ain't no better. We got people here. There's a whole channel dedicated to the stupidity of man. The stupidity of US man. I keep telling y'all, we are one of the, if not the biggest country when it comes to straight up stupidity. And this video just continues to prove it. The
engine needed to be replaced.
It smells like vegetable oil. Ain't no fucking way. You never see that in real life.
This 2012 Freightliner Argosy came in with its intercooler clamp blown. This is how the customer had gotten home after the incident.
Whenever you're at Lowe's and you only have a Subaru, but you need to get lumber. Let's take a look. What's that song? Jesus Take the Wheel? I hope somebody is at least. 2x6x8s, 14 of them. Let's hope we don't have to make any sudden stops.
So let me tell you a little bit of story from my Best Buy days. Had to load up a 60-inch TV into a vehicle. That vehicle turned out to be a Jeep. That vehicle turned out to be a Jeep. It didn't have space. Customer didn't want to come back for it. So we were left with no choice but to load the vehicle with the TV through the sunroof or through the top of the car. And the unfortunate thing is the TV itself was angled directly onto the gear shift of this car. I can't tell you how many vehicles rolled up to Best Buy with small itty bitty cars, but wanting 4K 60 to 65 inch TVs and expecting us to somehow fit it in their car. And we tell them, yeah, we do free delivery. We'll deliver it to you. No, I want it now. Some people are smart enough to get cars and come back with it so that they can load it up. Other people are impatient And they are like, well, what are we going to do? Well, I tell you what we not going to do. We ain't going to load it up in your car because it's too small. And some people would even have us take the TVs out of the box. You know, pretty much the most secure thing that a whole 60-plus TV could be inside. We would have to take the TV out the box, take the covering off of it, and then try and angle it inside of the car so that it also doesn't knock around, because these were some expensive TVs we had to load in the back. Just the sheer amount of laziness from people. If I know I'm going to be getting something big, I'm not going to drive up with a Fiat. I'm not going to drive up with a Mini Cooper. I'm not going to drive up with a small vehicle if I know for a fact that the vehicle will not fit the TV. You have to be some kind of ignorant to be all, this'll fit. So when I look at someone putting a whole giant thing of 2x4s through a car, and you can't be bothered to get a bigger vehicle? Can't say my father didn't haul more than it can fit in the car, planks or other stuff, but at least he drove slowly and secured it with straps, but it still hung off the car.
So we had that one. I guess they had the sensor and the duct tape. We found out what it was for. They didn't have the service pack, so they just duct taped the... What in the world? Oh, man.
Customer states, my car doesn't start.
You know, I've seen some cool aftermarket
Customer states, my car doesn't start.
What am I looking at? Also, Kitty, is that a child's car seat straight up in the middle between the passenger and the driver's seat? First of all, what is that wheel? Second of all, why is the car seat for the child up in the front? I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to look in the back of this thing. What is this thing? I'm trying to get a view of the back. Because I'm wondering, why is the child's seat up there? Not unless they're using the back for something, but... I have never seen such a blatant violation of safety in my life. It's a PlayStation wheel. Yeah. Anybody who's anybody knows that you are not supposed to have the child at all in the front seat because of airbags. Airbags are dangerous for children. While we adults can sustain them, children are way more fragile, and the forceful nature of an airbag will be very harmful, if not fatal, to smaller children, depending on how it's ejected. Why would you put a baby's car seat in the front area? It's literally in the car telling you this is a bad place. It's literally on every Every baby car seat has that little picture on the side, either on the left back or the right back, telling you this is where you need to have the baby seat. It is not supposed to be in the front seat where the airbag could inflict harm on the child, because you can't put a child's car seat in the passenger seat at all, obviously. But it also tells you you can't have them facing and you can't have them away, because the airbag could do some harm to the car seat, lurch it forward, or cause incredible injury to the back of a child's head, because that's how forceful an airbag is. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for child safety since we saw that makeshift 2x4 construction of a child seat in the trunk of that van. I have never seen something this bad. This is dangerous. And this whole thing is a fire hazard too, because all of these second, third party wirings that's going through the car. This is insane. Someone would actually do this. See, this is what bothers me. You're out here driving in this junk heap, but you also have a child seat in the front, which is not where they're supposed to go at all. All these modifications. I'm just baffled.
You know, I've seen some cool aftermarket shift knobs, different accessories, but check this out. I think they stole this off their grandmother's water faucet and stuck it on here for a shift knob. I don't know. We got the bejeweled everything. That shift knob's pretty pimp. What do you think? What's your opinion?
Customer
unnecessary.
States, brakes don't work after I just upgraded them. Brake pads upside down, and left caliper on the right and right caliper on the left.
And what is that sticking through the brakes, though? That's sticking straight through the wheel.
This 10mm wrench was found in a car imported from Japan. It's kind of nice to see that this is a universal experience.
All right, this has to be the worst rusted clutch that I've seen to date. I was able to remove this without taking the bolts off of the pressure plate. You can see the pressure plate here, the clutch, and yeah, it's not supposed to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with a torch, cut this center loose, get all of this off, get this old junk bell housing off, and go from there.
This customer was in and out of the shop every day for...
I have never seen something... I have never seen... First of all, we're going to get to this, but I have never seen something that badly rusted in my life.
3 days, changing a different tire each day, and then finally came to the shop once again on a tow truck looking like this.
What was this person doing? What was this person doing? Why are all of those tires popped?
Get this old junk bell housing off and go from there.
This customer was in and out of the shop every day for 3 days, changing a different tire each day, and then finally came to the shop once again on a tow truck looking like this.
Those tires. That's... Is it just me? Did someone cut those tires? Maybe there's a specific way that a tire blowout looks, but... Did someone cut those tires? They look slashed? Okay, so I'm not the only one then. Three tires in 3 days? Every single time you get a new tire, you have to come back and replace another one? That's the weak part of the tires? Okay. Someone is slashing this dude's tires. Well, someone's slashing this person's tires.
Customer states vehicle is in perfect structural condition. Needs absolutely nothing. Okay. I don't know where the inspector.
The customer got.
Customer states cars in perfect, pristine condition. I've never heard the words pristine ever used to describe rust. Put a breath of fresh air for y'all in foods. I'll check it out. Thanks, Kitty. I have never heard pristine condition used to describe something that is also completely rusted through.
Got this vehicle towed in and wanted it running and driving. He said it should be possible for a couple $100. The shop didn't quite agree.
Crap.
His car is literally falling apart with the rust. It'll only take $100 to fix. Oh, so you're an expert. So why did you come to the mechanic shop? If you know. I need this dude to say this again.
It should be. The customer got this vehicle towed in and wanted it running and driving. He said it should be possible for a couple $100. The shop didn't quite agree.
Crap.
Customer came in for a tire repair after she tried to fix it herself, and the shop wondered why it didn't work.
I tell you, I see a lot of stuff mechanicing. This little turntable on your vent's pretty cool. Whoever this customer is, they're pretty cool, I tell you. Look at that thing. Little turntable. What the?
This 2011 Holden Barina Spark came in with the customer complaining that it was shuddering in 4th and 5th gear. She also said it couldn't have been the brakes because her son-in-law replaced them last month.
That's your mistake. That was your mistake. Oh, there couldn't be anything wrong with my car because my son-in-law fixed it. And you trusted him? How trusting are you of this son-in-law? There couldn't possibly be anything wrong with it because my son-in-law fixed it. Your son-in-law trash with fixing cars because your brake pad is off. It's not slightly detached, it's off.
This is what the technician faced when he had a look.
So a customer states he's got a fuel leak. Well, we just do a quick visual inspection, and oh, the exhaust is dangling. And oh, we got a cut there. And oh, must have cut into the fuel tank. Just wow, I don't even know how it happens. You must have thought it was a cat.
Okay, so customer dropped a car.
And you say you got a question? By all means, Kitty. If we're going back to the frame thing where that entire frame is shattered and rusted through, and the dude said it should only take a couple of $100 to fix this. Like, how you gonna try and tell the mechanics how much it costs? You don't know? That gets me sometimes. That gets me sometimes where people try to tell you it should only cost this much. You don't get to decide that. The customer doesn't get to decide the price on a mechanic job. They don't get to decide that. They get to decide if they want to have it done or not, but they don't get to decide the price. The sheer stupidity of people to think that they can decide these sort of things, and they are not in that profession. And I'm the only one who has the guilty until proven incident with my car and truck. I won't drive it until I make sure it's 100%. I struggle to comprehend the impulse of just driving off. No. You're not wrong. Because there would be nothing worse than to get a car after having it fixed, and people just driving off like, well, I just trust them. No, you make sure you put it through its paces. And if something wrong, you take it back. You don't just drive off and then just be overly trusting. That's like going to a restaurant, getting some takeout real quick, and not checking the bag because you're all like, well, I told them what I wanted. It should be in there, and you just drive off. Then you get home, and then your food's missing. No, you double check. That should be common. You make sure you have everything you need first. Everything is to your specifications before you drive away. You don't get to be mad and upset when you get to the house and you find out stuff is missing. Because you had every opportunity to make sure everything was there. To make sure everything was as it should be before you left. All I hear is excuses from people. People getting mad and upset. D-Train, it's good to see you. I hope your day's been good, bro. I hope it's been good. I'm excited. I really am. Having a wonderful, wonderful session right now. I've been blown up just a couple of times, and we're not even 10 minutes into this 30-minute video.
Cargo strap in between his bed and the cab, and here are the results. It got wrapped around the drive shaft, spun around, destroyed the muffler, and the gas tank. Here's what's left of the cargo strap.
This vehicle rolled in with issues resembling either porcupine quills or the customer had plowed through a cheese and pineapple on toothpicks buffet. This vehicle rolled in with a peculiar electrical leak. The AC die traveled out of the connector through the wire on this 2015 Hyundai Santa Fe. This Toyota Prius was towed in for obvious reasons.
Oh, that's pretty.
Did it just go back?
Not even.
Oh.
Customer states his vehicle was shot and the car no longer starts. It was found that the bullet went directly through the hood, then the engine harness, and then lost somewhere in the dash. When the shop was moving the harness around to try and find the bullet, the engine cranked over. They turned the key on and moved the harness to turn it over, and it actually ran. It's safe to say it needs a new harness now.
Do it.
A customer drove this car into the shop for service. Upon checking, the shop noticed it was 50,000 miles overdue, and while taking the car inside, they heard some noise. They found that the timing guard was in the oil pan.
What do you mean the timing guard's in the oil pan?
This 2013 Ford Transit came in with strange things happening on its window regulator.
How is this even possible?
Customer states, "My ratchet feels terrible."
Your ratchet is rusted. Rusty ratchet. Do people not take care of their tools? What is wrong with people? Don't you not take care of your stuff? As a mechanic, you need to make sure that all your tools are in tip-top shape. Why is this so hard? Why is this so difficult? Take care of your stuff and your stuff will take care of you. That's not hard.
Just in case you need to know when to put the fire out on your Ford, they have an indicator for that. I've never seen that in my life.
Customer states bike won't start. That could be the problem.
Customer states their car smells like dog food.
Where is all of this dog fruit coming from? Morning to you, courier. Good to see you. Where is all of this dog food coming from? How is dog food? I keep saying dog food. I keep saying dog food. Where's all of this dog food coming from? How is it winding up in the front of your car? How is dog food finding itself in the front of your car? When we get dog food, our dog food is in the trunk, secured. We don't ever feed Denim or Kenzo in our cars. They are always fed in the house. How are you getting dog food in your car? How? That is too much!
How can you tell a customer had a check engine light on without knowing they had a check engine light on? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I bet you they had a P0420. What do you think?
This 2019 GMC Terrain with 146,000 miles came in.
Courier, you say that looks like a prank? Bro, we have seen multiple cars with dog food in the dash. If this is a prank, it must be spread out across the states. Because I have seen it in not one, not two, but 3 separate compilations. Hey, Hybrid, good to see you. This isn't a prank.
In with the customer stating they were driving and heard a loud pop and all the dash lights came on. They had the car towed in and also mentioned it had an oil leak and asked if the shop could peek at it. The technician found the air charge tube had blown open due to several oil contaminations from the failed PCV system and failed turbo. The oil leak was from everywhere due to the PCV system allowing boost into the crankcase. The shop also found the engine was a quart over on oil. When they asked when the last oil change was, the customer said they stopped getting them done a while ago because it was drinking so much oil and had just been topping it off. The shop fixed the blown tube and told them to trade the car in. This vehicle rolled in for an unrelated issue. The technician quickly noticed that it had a 14mm socket welded onto the engine oil drain plug. The guy might be onto something.
What?
Yeah, stuff for a test drive, and here we go. Caterpillar's coming with us. Guess he wants to get rammed.
Customer states, vehicle will not go into reverse. Please check and advise. Will not go into reverse. Will go into drive. Will not go into reverse. After further inspection. Oh, there's a cough drop there. Now, goes into reverse just fine.
These specific people upset me the most. If something is not allowing... If something is not allowing me to move my car the way that I want it to, I am going to explore every option to find out why. Immediately. I don't wait until I'm driving several days in a week to try and figure it out. If it's something that's not moving right, like if my gear shift... If my gear shift is not moving up all the way, the very first thought I have in my head is, okay, is there something blocking it? I look immediately at it. It's literally next to me. Costs me nothing. Literally an iota of energy used to check. All I need to do is this. That's all I need to do. You want to know how long that took me? A mere second to do. One. That's it. Just for me to look. That's all it takes. And you mean to tell me this person brought it into a mechanic for them to solve an issue they could have done themselves? You could have done it on the way over there. How? How do you have a car? How do you have a car? How did you pass the written exam? Written exam means that you need to use your eyes to pay attention, right? Because I don't know of a single person who took the written exam and did not exhibit the ability to look at all. How?
Oh, I can't go reverse because it won't let me.
Did you bother checking to make sure that you're pushing it up all the way?
I'm right here. I don't want to look over my entire gear shift. I just want to take it to a mechanic so that way they can solve the problem for me. Because I'm too lazy to figure it out for myself.
What is with people? Ah! You don't deserve a car!
Weird.
And my thing is, that's a cough drop, but it's not shaped like a cough drop. That's how is a cough drop just in your car and you not notice? When's the last time you cleaned your car? You didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a piece of candy just sitting in your car blocking you from actually driving. How did you get here? Did you just park in spaces where you didn't need to go in reverse at all?
This vehicle came in with a little surprise. It had 4 motorcycle tires on it. This vehicle was spotted while stopping at Walmart. This one
Nothing wrong with that vehicle. We all love the Ecto 1.
rolled in with 5 different wheel locks. It was on all 4 wheels and the customer asked to swap them over to a new car. This lift failure happened when the cable snapped. The technician was under it when it happened and said he needed new pants and underwear after that. This technician was called to do an alignment on this truck. The driver told the owner the truck had a vibration and needed the alignment checked. The driver obviously didn't check his truck thoroughly himself.
The whole thing is basically cracked through. It's unusable. If it's 1 crack, that's a concern. If it's 2 cracked, you might want to get rid of it. If it has more than 3, get rid of the whole thing. That's dangerous!
Doing some overtime this morning. Came in early doing a used car inspection to go to do the oil change. Pull off the plastic and you know what fell on the floor? A snap-on pick. That's a good warning right there.
This 2004 Silverado with 432,000 miles came in with the customer stating his car sounded like a goose when he goes over bumps. The truck had play in all the ball joints, front bearings, the steering rack bushing had disintegrated from the oil contamination, and everything was leaking from the engine. It also needed both U-joints for the drive shaft. The repair estimate was about $13,000, and the customer hasn't decided what to do yet.
Go ahead. That's why I felt like it wanted to change lanes on its own.
Customer states grinding noise in front. Yep.
knuckle broken, man.
The joys of after lunch.
This young customer just got his license and hadn't even made his first insurance payment yet. They went around a corner too fast and smoked a curb, which bent everything in the right front end.
Had a license for a month, hit a curb. Great. No insurance either.
No insurance. Common sense doesn't apply to these people? Nah, sense at all is absent from them.
This 2016 Nissan Murano came in for just an oil change.
Are you really enjoying your job and then something just comes along that makes you question your career choices?
This Skoda Rapid 2013 came in with the customer complaining about water splashing when turning. The technician did some inspection and found out it was just a clogged drain hole causing the customer's concern.
Customer states window won't go up or down.
Ravi, good to see you. Nope, no insurance. Just got his license a month ago. Hit a curb too quick. Bent everything on the right axle. Has no insurance. First car. Dude's very first car.
This was spotted while driving down the interstate. There was not a single tie down holding this car to the trailer. One could only guess how it ended up on the trailer tongue.
Let's go through the list of everything wrong with this. Number one, this car isn't being towed by a professional. Two, this person probably thought all they needed to do was put the emergency brake on, and that would be enough to stop the car from moving. Three, they probably don't even know that the car has rolled off of this very short tow bed, and they're just driving like it's fine. Or they do know, and they're just hoping that the fact that the car has rolled up on top of the piece that's connecting to the truck itself doesn't roll any further. This is beyond stupid. How much space does it have?
One could only guess how it ended up on the trailer tongue.
So, yeah, this person did not have ratchet clamps, didn't have any professional or expert way to secure this car. They probably just rolled it up on the bed, probably put up the emergency brake, and thought that that would be enough. Ah, the young lad was obviously not taught well. Here we have to buy insurance first, buy low, then only then do we get the key. Only third-party insurance is compulsory. I got it. That trailer is not capable of carrying that car either. No, it is not. It is definitely not meant for a car that size. It looks like it, but the thing is,
Down holding this car to the trailer. One could only guess how it ended up on the trailer tongue.
see, it looks like it can fit a vehicle on there, but then you look at the other side and you see that the wheel It looks like it can carry a vehicle, but the vehicle is not secured. That's the thing. It looks like it can, but the car is not secured on it.
Down holding this car to the trailer. One could only guess how it ended up on the trailer tongue. This 2022 Chevy Malibu came in for a misfire on cylinder 1. The technician found low compression and removed the turbo to inspect the valves. Then he found the exhaust valve had side-to-side play, causing the valve not to seal and loss of compression.
So we have a Ford in here from another company, color scheme should match, but 6.8, so it's a V10.
By the way, have you all seen the One Piece news? Yep, I put it inside of the Discord, and I made a community post about it as well. For those who don't know, One Piece, starting in April of next year, in the year 2026, will be going by a 26 episode per year type schedule. Meaning that in January, we don't know the specific date of it, the One Piece anime will be going on hiatus again all the way up until April. So that's going to be a 3-month period of no One Piece episodes. Works for me because I get to rest after I do manga reactions. Going forward until April, where they bring in the newest season for One Piece, the newest arc, which is going to be the Elbaf arc, starting then. And it's doing this so that the episodes can line up better with the manga, but also deliver more high quality episodes as a whole. And that was showcased during today's earlier One Piece live stream that happened today. Unfortunately, no Pirate Warrior 4 news. So disappointed by that. But yeah, so going forward in the year 2026, One Piece will be releasing on a 26 episode per year basis. And we're not going to get as many episodes as we have before. Normally, when we had episodes coming out, we had it in maybe like 30 to 39 in some cases, because I know one part of Egghead, the first part of Egghead, when we started the Egghead arc, that is like 30 episodes, and that was last year. And we're here currently, and we have 39 episodes of Egghead as it's going right now. The new format will be 26 per year, so that should be interesting. But if it means the quality for the episodes go up, so people can stop saying like, oh, the quality went down for this episode and the quality went down for that episode, it'll just be quality all around, that'll be good. But it also means the artist can rest more because it's less episodes per year. And it's going to be divided up into 2 cores as well. And live action is the 10th of March. Cool. So during the month of my birthday, we'll have the 2nd season of the One Piece live action show coming out as well. So I definitely will be doing a reaction to season 2. So yeah, that will be good. But yeah, I put that information up on the community post as well for all to see. But yeah, that's crazy. Just how much progress has been made for One Piece and the anime as a whole.
Wait a minute. There's only 8 coils. It's a 7.3.
Customer states a truck pulling a trailer in front of them was flinging tire debris. The customer tried to go around it at 80 miles per hour, and this was the result. Amazingly, an aluminum bar stopped it from hitting the radiator. It only took out the bumper and one sensor. They thought it was just a piece of tire that hit the car until they got home and discovered it was a piece of the rim. This vehicle rolled in with its air solenoid falling apart.
So I'm up here visiting my buddies at the junkyard. Believe it or not, this vehicle still has 3 months left on the sticker. You can obviously see that we have not a speck of rocker panels there. Ear is busted off of the carrier here from rust. Floor's completely smoked. This side here you can see and feel the carpet. No.
You can feel the carpet of the car through the car from the outside. That's a problem.
Rocker panels whatsoever. And we're still good 3 months on the sticker yet.
2011 Honda CRV. Customer states AC doesn't work. Compressor was locked up. Flush the condenser, or not the condenser, the evaporator, replace the condenser. New compressor, works fine. That's not important right now. What is important is this. It has a calculator. There's a calculator. But it does way more than just that. Like, let's say you want to know conversions for area in frickin' here, where is it? Acres. 12 acres.
Who's gonna be using a calculator going 45 down the street?
277 meters squared.
Who's using a calculator in their car?
You never know. What other cars have calculators that I don't know about?
This vehicle rolled in on full survival engineering mode. Vice grips and zip ties used generously. It's good to see the customer.
What other cars have calculators that I don't know about?
This vehicle rolled in on full survival engineering.
What sort of setup is that? You got a whole metal clamp, zip ties, and cords wrapped around? What is this?
Mode. Vice grips and zip ties used generously. It's good to see the customer knows their shortcomings and has adapted to it. This makes them a better driver than a good portion of the population. This 2023 Mercedes-Benz GLE was an auction car. When it came into the shop, they didn't get very much information, but they clearly hit something that destroyed the wheel and tire. The inner and outer tie rods were also loose from the impact.
Wow.
Look at this Chevy right here. But it has a Nissan motor. I told you, man, they be cheating on each other. These damn manufacturers. Damn Nissan engine.
So, I bought another BMW, and seller said it leaked oil, probably needs a new motor. Come to find out the CCV hose is cracked, but they were really afraid of running out of oil. Yeah. That's a 5-gallon bucket, and that stream is still going strong.
Customer came in for an oil change and a tire rotation for his Toyota Tacoma. Around the passenger rear tire, the technician saw shadows of ants moving. He took out his flashlight to get a better look and confirmed his observation.
Thing going on. Like, yo, I was like, because I was lifting this up, and I just see like the silhouettes of them, and I take a closer look, and they're right there.
There's a whole nest of ants in this truck. They've made a whole nest because they're carrying eggs back and forth. There's a whole nest in this thing. There's a whole colony of ants in this truck somewhere.
What do you have to do to have ants living in your truck, man? Like...
Customer states his vehicle has worse performance.
That's a hard pass for you. That's a hard pass for me. That's a hard pass for me. Like that one car that had the roaches. No, we're not going back over there. We're not going in that lane. We're staying in this lane. We're staying in this lane. This lane where I'm ranting about people trying to get their Uncle Woodrow to fix the tires. We're not going to the We're not going to the Roach Motel car. We're not going to the Roach car. Roach Mobile. We're not going there. No. The moment you see a roach in your car, you destroy the car. Get all your stuff out, fumigate it, burn the car to the ground, sell the parts. We ain't going over there.
Performance than before with his new K&N cold air intake. The vehicle rolled in with a high-pitched whistling shriek. The technician noticed several throttle body codes and found this. The sticker might have been shipped inside the filter and the customer didn't realize. This Nissan Altima rolled in with this custom duct tape job on the rim. Customer states a strange noise coming from his engine. This is what the technician found. This vehicle rolled in after its MOT was passed late January and then sold on. It has covered 2,000 miles since then. It's now sitting, waiting to be scrapped. The technician can't believe it doesn't have any advisories. There is a long list of issues, and it's very dangerous. The brake servo is leaking as well.
In no way should have passed an MOT. I don't know what it's like there. This patch that's been welded on the side of it here is again awful. The standard of welding is very poor. Again, it's not seam welded all the way around, which it should be. So again, it shouldn't have passed an MOT. I mean, you can see there where the weld isn't even on the plate, and at the back as well. So that shouldn't have gone for an MOT. They've done a really poor job of repairing it. There's still a hole there.
Customer came in after they had installed an alternator themselves and their car.
Okay. Yep, there it is. There it is. Customer came back after they tried to install something themselves after trying to use a YouTube video. Because here's the thing. People think, oh, there's a YouTube video. That now makes me an expert on knowing how to fix this because a YouTube video told me to. YouTube has fooled people into thinking, oh, I can be an expert at this if I just copy what they're doing. Oh, the dude on YouTube showed me.
Car had died on the highway.
Burnt. No bolt. Not lined up at all.
It's not lined up at all. Part of it is burnt.
Doesn't hold charge.
Doesn't hold a charge.
Customer came in looking for a safety check. The customer stated that the car needs nothing for safety. Upon
Where's my table? Where's my table? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's nothing that needs to be done for safety. What do you mean? There's nothing that needs to be done in regards to safety. Bruh, your chassis is rotted through. I can see the other side.
Upon further looking for a safety check, the customer stated that the car needs nothing for safety. Upon further inspection, the shop realized the vehicle was a total mess. Rocker panels were rotted out, the muffler was missing, and nearly all bushings were cracked.
The muffler was missing. The whole muffler is gone. Truck doesn't need anything done for safety. Bruh, you don't hurt the table? Oh, this is a very sturdy table. It's been with me for many years. There are parts of this car missing. Parts of this car broken. Parts of this car rusted completely through. Customer states there's nothing that needs to be done for safety.
Cracked and rotted out. Panels were rotted out, the muffler was missing, and nearly all bushings were cracked and rotted out.
2018 Escape in for an airbag light. And in case you're wondering, yes, that airbag did just go off on somebody.
Doing a safety inspection on this 2014 Odyssey. And I was looking at the inner tie rod because it had some play, so that fails. But saw this about 3/4 of an inch to an inch gouge that is suspiciously right below the sway bar end length. So I wonder what happened there. Let me know what you guys would do, but I'm probably gonna reject it for this.
This woman came in today for one tire. The shop noticed every tire was a different size, so they convinced her to do all four. While bringing it in, they heard a god-awful sound and found her wheel hub was destroyed and her CV axle was just free spinning. They noticed that all her tires were also balanced incredibly poorly.
It is.
How do you drive a tire until it's bald? How do you drive a tire until it's bald?
Severely damaged and about to blow, and she is not able to get the parts to fix it. That's pretty bad.
The tire's not only loose,
This
but
technician
also
was replacing a cabin air filter and cleaning the air blower in a 2023 Kia Forte, and when he grabbed the door handle and pulled himself up, he felt something sting his finger. When he looked into the door handle pouch, he found 2 earrings inside with the pins facing upwards. Customer drove into the shop like this, and to the technician's surprise said, "I don't want new tires."
shame this customer wasn't able to leave the dealership. I don't want new tires. Okay, sir. You have a nice day. You have a nice day. What you mean? We can see the inside of your tire. You don't want new tires? Oh, right. I can't fire anything because I don't even have the magazine in the bottom. All right. That is ridiculous. Also, I love this thing. Even though they don't sell these anymore, this End Strike, the Lawn Strike CS6. Literally one of my favorite Nerf guns. But, what do you mean? The customer said, I don't want new tires. Bruh, we can see inside of your tire. You're not supposed to see inside of your tire from the outside.
Like this, and to the technician's surprise said, "I don't want new tires." This Snap-on truck just rolled in for a locked up AC compressor.
Customer states unit won't start. Charge up the batteries, getting voltage. Get to the cab, nothing. No lights, no dash. I had flipped the key, there's nothing. I'm like, okay, so the cab's not getting power. Chassis won't get power. Tested the body. Body was getting power. Why isn't the chassis getting power? Chasing lines. Open the hood. And here's their fuse panel. I think I know why they're not getting any power.
Because the fuse and the connectors are so rusted, they've basically broken off. This truck has never been inspected. This truck has never been worked on. Because my dad works on trucks. He works on rigs just like this. There is simply, and if he was working on one, there would be simply no way he would see this and be all like, ain't gonna mess with it. Oh, I wish my dad was here so he could, I wish my dad was back home so he could see this, because I need to have my dad watching these with me, because he's a mechanic. He's been working on cars ever since he was a teenager, ever since he was young, and when he got in the Army, he started fixing vehicles in there, from Humvees, and even looking at tanks and APCs and all sorts of different things. My dad has literally fixed any and everything. And he still fixes cars now. That is literally his job, just fixing cars. So my thing is, how have you been driving this truck? How does this happen? This isn't something that just happens in an instant. This happens over time. How has this much rust and damage? Because look at the whole foundation. Look at the frame. The frame is mind-numbingly rusted through. Then you look at the screws that are holding the battery in place. Those are completely rusted through. Then you look at the coils, and those things are so rusted through that they literally break off as if they're crumble cookies, as if they're like Smarties. You just break them and they just instantly start breaking in your hands, like they just like melt in your mouth candies. That's bad. It's one thing to see it in 1 or 2 pieces. It's another thing to see it just so fragmented, you could blow on it and it would just get lost into the wind. Yeah, it's like you said, Kitty, negligence. Negligence is why this truck has messed up this much. There ain't no way.
This 1998 Jeep Grand Cherokee was towed in because of an off-roading accident. It had bent the axle tube, snapped the axle shaft, and ripped the upper link mount out of the frame. The technician suspects it's going to be a write-off, but it hasn't gone through insurance yet.
That car is destroyed. That is... wow.
This vehicle rolled in and caused some stress to the technician with its design of having a metal drain plug in the plastic oil pan, which can be easily damaged when removing it. The entire drain plug thread came out and the oil pan may have to be replaced as there's no way to fix it. This happened to the tech and he might have to give the customer a new oil pan as someone had over-tightened it in the last oil change. This 2022 Ford Explorer came in with a clunk noise in the rear and the shop found this. There is now an open recall for the subframe bolt shearing off.
Also, what is going on?
Misfires and check engine light. Well, you got 9 coats because you didn't tighten down the oil cap. All right, boys. You ever get in a truck like this? Make sure you get all this. It's a million-mile follow filter. Don't try to sell me. I know you always trying to be the stealership. Now, let me show you the inside of this butte. How about a bunch of lotto tickets you done lost? Don't forget the trash bag. But what I want to ask you is, have you ever been in one of these trucks and wonder which one of these buttons makes me want...
You can submit clips that you personally filmed on our website at justrolledyt.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please consider leaving a like or subscribing if you haven't already.
That was way too many cigarettes directly on the dash. Just why? If they're empty, why not just throw them away? Why do you keep trashing your car? Why do people keep trashing their car? Just throw it away. Who are we keeping it for? Who are we keeping this trash for? Who are we saving it for?
Thanks for watching.
So much of that made me upset. So much of that I actually did not like that. I did not like that. All those cigarettes, yeah, nasty. Nasty! Okay, all right, real quick. Gonna switch it over here to the live feed and bring up the video that Kitty was talking about earlier. Because she sent me a video and I really need your guys' opinion on this. Because we were talking about the school system. And I need to bring this up.
I didn't know there was an ocean.
Okay. Okay. This is it. Oh, wait. Voices? Yep. Guess who forgot to set this back to where it was supposed to go? Me! Okay. Sorry about that. That's one thing I forgot to actually set back. This was not supposed to be voices. My bad, everybody. Okay, we're good now. This is what Kitty showed me last night. She showed me this, and I was completely spent over this. I need y'all to listen to this. I don't know if this dude is trolling. I don't know if he's doing this as a bit. But for the life of this, made me question so much. Listen to this.
I didn't know there was an ocean in Chicago.
There's not. Big lake. Big lake. It's not an ocean. Literally Lake of Michigan.
I have been in a few lakes in my life.
Yes.
They're brown, and I can see the end.
Yes.
That was a ocean.
Lake Michigan.
What's the difference between a lake and an ocean?
You're kidding? Or
I'm dead ass. Because if the lake that was in Chicago is a lake, I don't know what a lake and an ocean is.
A lake.
I need y'all to understand how many brain cells I almost lost listening to this conversation. There can't be no one this oblivious. There can't be. There literally can't be anybody this oblivious. What's the difference between a lake and an ocean? And my thing is, I'm trying to be generous. I really want this dude to be making a joke. Maybe he's just trying to get people riled up because it's funny. It's funny. But if this dude is even just a little bit serious, I fear for our school system. I really do. Where people can't tell the difference between an ocean and a lake. I heard this, and I heard this while I was driving. And I had to stop. I was almost home. I heard this, and I stopped the video, and I waited until I got in the house. And I was just thinking, there's no way this is real. So let's continue.
If the lake that was in Chicago is a lake, I don't know what a lake and an ocean is.
A lake is completely enclosed by land.
Isn't everything enclosed by land?
Are you with me right now?
Technically,
this can't be real. Isn't everything enclosed by land? No.
Technically, everything's enclosed by land.
No, all of land's enclosed by water. If the Earth
are we doing a riddle?
If the Earth is 70% water, how in the hell would you say the 30% is enclosing the 70? The 70 is enclosing the 30.
Yes or no, when we were in Chicago, did you see the other part of the land on that ocean lake?
It's a big-ass lake.
That's an ocean.
It's a lake.
Did it run out to something?
To Canada.
Exactly.
More land. Lake.
This can't be real. This cannot be real. How do you not know the difference between an ocean and a lake? You ever just see something so stupid and you can't even get mad? You just start laughing because it's just so hilarious that someone exists in this world that doesn't know basic geography. This is stuff we learned. Oh, the Central America? Hold on, let me see. Tunnel. General knowledge. Hold on, Central America. Was this it?
What's the capital of Iowa?
That doesn't even exist.
Hold on. Hold on. Central America. Central America. I gotta find it. Ocean in Chicago. I'm trying to find the one for Central America. There it is. There it is.
There's not an ocean between us and South America.
Around it.
In between it. We're not connected.
We are literally connected.
North America and South America are no, they're not. No, it's not.
Wait, it's that one. Central America.
There's no way. This has gotta be a bit. This has gotta be a bit. This has gotta be a bit. This has gotta be a joke. This has to be a joke. How do you not know that Central America connects North America and South America? There's gotta be a joke. You gotta be kidding me. This can't be real. This can't be real. This is not real.
That's what connects us. Its literal name. It's in the center.
What countries in Central America?
Like El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, stuff like that. That's Central America.
No, Cam. Let's think about this.
Okay, no, shut up. It goes from Canada.
No, listen,
all the way down,
dude. No.
all the way in the States.
Listen.
Into Mexico.
No.
Into Central America. However,
I don't know where Central America is.
There's a 60-yard.
You don't know where Central America is. It is literally the piece of land that connects North America and South America. That's why it's called Central America.
60 mile dense forest once you hit South America, called the Duarte Pass, where you have to get in specialized vehicles to get through it to get back on the Pan American Highway.
Why do you know this and you just learned how to make a fist 2 months ago? Like, that's so crazy to me. You know about a road that goes to Guadalajara and Nicaragua.
You be careful. I like weird things. I have a lot of senseless, useless knowledge. It's kind of fun, but
I'm
it's kinda
saying,
like, what am I doing?
pull up a map right now. There's not an ocean between us and South America.
This can't be real. This literally can't be real. Then they got a whole bunch of AI videos. I ain't gonna mess with those. Let me pull up this one. What am I?
I have keys, but open no locks. I have space, but no room. You can enter, but not go outside. What am I? I have keys, but open no locks. I have space, but no room. You can enter, but not go outside. What am I?
You can enter, but not go outside? Dude.
Who are these 11-year-olds?
Yeah, bro, these aren't, I can't. I was thinking a warehouse. I was thinking, saloon doors. Dude, or first thought was a janitor. Dude, my brain hurts, brother. This is not good for me. You know my confidence has been low.
The answer is a keyboard.
I can enter a keyboard, but I can't go outside?
Yeah.
What the f does that mean, dude? No, you're...
You can enter, but can't go outside. It's literally in the wording. There is no way. This has got to be a massive joke. This has to be. But then people in the comments have saying that he's been keeping up this joke for over a year. And so some people are starting to think, okay, maybe this ain't a joke. Maybe he's just that not smart.
Pissing me off. No.
I have keys, but opens no locks.
Yeah.
I have space.
That's not true either.
Space
That's
bar.
not true. Keys can't open locks on keyboard. If your computer's locked, you need the keys on the keyboard to unlock the computer. You and your dumbass 11-year-old kid.
I have keys.
Oh my goodness. I have the riddle playing in my head, all right? I got the riddle playing in my head. And I can see where it correlates to a keyboard. This joker is thinking so literally that a keyboard makes no sense. Oh, just use a key to unlock it, unlock your computer. We're talking about the keyboard. We're not talking about what the keyboard can do to a computer. We're talking about the keyboard itself. My guy, you are not the Riddler. No, no, he's not. The dude with the Brian haircut and the big beard. He's literally the straight man in this incident. In this instance, he's all like, how do you breathe? Your brain cells dropped watching that?
But open no locks.
I can enter a keyboard, but I can't go outside?
Yeah.
What the does that mean, dude? No, you're pissing me off. No.
I have keys.
Yeah,
but
keyboard
opens no locks.
Yeah.
I have space.
That's not true either.
Space
That's
bar.
not true. Keys can't open locks on keyboard. If your computer's locked, you need the keys on the keyboard to unlock the computer. You and your dumbass 11-year-old kid.
I have.
Your IQ is going negative. We'll do one more because I need you guys smart. I need you guys smart. Let me see. Oh, here's one.
What's the animal in this world that you fear the least?
Fish.
Animal.
Fish.
Don't start. Don't. You're starting, and I'm not.
A fish is an animal.
No, it's not.
This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. This dude can't be real. This dude can't be real. He can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real. This cannot be real. This cannot be real. This cannot be real. What? What? What do you mean a fish is not an animal? This can't be real. This is not real. This is not real. This cannot be real. This dude is pulling the wolves over our eyes. He's secretly a genius, and he's just making us think that he's stupid. This has to be, because there's no logical way you can look at anything that isn't human and go, a fish is not an animal.
I'm talking about an animal, like a real animal, like
fish. Fish. No,
fish is animal. Hard-headed. I'm talking about that's like saying like an ant. That's not an animal.
What is the largest?
This can't be real. This can't be real.
Largest country in the world by area?
China.
Absolutely wrong. It's Russia.
Russia and China's in the same continent. That's why I got confused.
You're still wrong. It's country.
Okay.
And it's Russia. So 0 for 1.
Okay, well that's fine.
What is the smallest country in the entire world?
Oh.
This is gonna be a trick one, dude. You're not gonna get it right.
Smallest country. It's one of the little ones.
Okay.
Is it south or east?
Excuse me? What about north and west, you creep?
Because I know it's either south.
I'll give you a hint. It's in Europe.
Oh, UK. The United Kingdom.
You're like a ferret on fentanyl.
What's the animal in this world that you fear the least?
Ant is an insect. I know. But it still counts as an animal, right? Oh no. I gotta leave. Because now I'm starting to think like him. No, it's contagious! I can't look too much at this dude. I can't. Let me see. If this is real, excuse me while I pray. I'ma pray too. I pray this dude never has kids. If this is real, I hope this dude never has kids.
What's the animal in this world that you fear the least?
Fish.
Animal.
Fish.
Don't start. Don't. You're starting, and I'm not.
A fish is an animal.
No, it's not. I'm talking about an animal, like a real animal, like
fish. Fish.
No,
fish is animal.
Hard-headed. I'm talking about that's like saying like an ant. That's not an animal. Fish aren't animals. That's a sea creature.
What? It's a sea creature. A fish is an animal.
You can't go to the zoo and see a fish.
This is not real. this 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 could not be real. You can't see fish in a zoo. Aquarium. What have you done? What do you mean? What? What do you mean? This has to be a joke. No, this has to be a joke. This has to be a thing that they do on the podcast. This has to be a joke. Just look at the confidence on his face. You can't see fish in a zoo, therefore it's not an animal. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I'm not laughing directly at him. I am just laughing at the mere thought that there is someone this oblivious that exists out in the world. There is no way this is real. This can't be real. I refuse to believe there is someone this dense out there in the world.
They don't have zoo fishes.
There's actually so many fishes.
There's fish zoos? You can go to a fish zoo.
No, there's so many fish that they have their own fucking attraction called an aquarium.
No, they don't. No, that's different. That's like sharks and shit. Those are animals.
Fish!
No.
Fish!
No.
I'm literally your old boy on the left side. I'm literally him. Just going like, are your shoes, because we can't see your shoes, are they Velcro? They have to be Velcro.
Oh, that's why they have different names. Sharks and fish.
Okay.
Why are you being political? I'm talking about an animal like a monkey, zebra, tiger, bear.
Okay. You asked me a question and I gave you an answer.
A wrong answer.
Correct.
No. That's a scientific answer. What's the animal in this world that you fear the least?
The answer he gave him, he thinks was scientific. No, fish are not animals. Refuses to elaborate. Sharks and fish are different. Sharks are animals. Fish aren't. Even though both sharks and fish can only live in one part of the world, that's the ocean. So if a shark that lives in the ocean is classified as an animal, then fish that also live in the ocean can be classified as such! I think that's the first time. I think
Ay, Rangers! This person is so incredibly stupid! Zordon, what do we do?
We must instruct them in the ways of. We must instruct them, Alpha, in the ways of school learning. Teach them the elementary school textbooks once again. Rangers, we need your help for this. What in the world? There is simply no way that there is someone this dense in the world. There is. Is duck seafood?
Is duck seafood? And I said, God bless. That's a fantastic question.
I'm going to go no.
That's wrong. I say yes.
How is it seafood? Duck is not seafood.
They live in the sea.
Why? Why? There is no way. This can't be real. I refuse to believe it. This is literally like this is literally like Shaq saying it would only take you 12 hours to get from the Earth to the moon. Just a straight shot. Only take you 12 hours.
Ducks don't live in the sea. Ducks don't live in the sea. Hey, one more time for you and the person behind you. Ducks don't live in the sea.
They live in the water.
They occupy themselves in ponds of your local neighborhood.
Okay.
The HOA system.
What else lives in ponds?
Fish.
What is fish?
Seafood. But
if you know what I mean?
But when have you gone to the Atlantic and you see a duck 90 miles from shore?
Oh,
that's seafood.
So it has to live in the sea for it to be seafood?
Most fish that live in ponds and lakes, no, that's still seafood because it's a fish.
Yes.
It completely lives in water.
Yes. No, you don't have to completely live in water for it to be seafood.
Shit. Holy shit.
Am I wrong?
Holy shit.
Crabs
live in water.
No, they don't. They don't completely live in water.
The crabs you eat, we're not eating hermit crabs, you little creepy.
Is duck seafood?
You say okay with a little halo over your head. You're not innocent! You're not innocent! There is no way. This cannot be real. This person is not real.
Cheesecake is a cake.
By what?
Cheesecake.
No, I see the name. But now we're going to get political. Because you can call something something, but it's not something.
Okay, what defines a cake?
The ingredients.
I don't believe that.
Okay, every birthday cake you've had, is it sponge?
That's birthday cakes. There's fruit cakes. It's literally a cake made of fruit with a gelatin thing. It's still a fruit cake.
What makes it something a cake?
I think it's just the way it's formed.
So why is a pie not a cake then?
Because it's a pie, because there's filling. There's
cakes with filling.
There's goo filling, but the whole consistency isn't a filling. I think cheesecake's a cake, brother.
Is it?
I think it's a cake.
How so, though?
Cheesecake.
No, I get the name.
Pretty simple.
Okay, what's the difference between a cheesecake and a chicken pot pie then?
I don't want to open my eyes. I don't want to look at him. I don't want to see him. I don't want to just acknowledge his presence. There is no way. There is, this has, there is no way. This has to be a bit that they do. This has to be. This has to be. There is no logical explanation. This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke, and if it is a joke, it's a well-made one. It has to be a joke. Oh my goodness. I can't. I don't know how much I can keep crying. I still haven't looked at him. I can't look at him. There is no way. Let me explain to you the difference between cheesecake and chicken pot pie. One is called cake. Two, the other is called pie. They're not the same. Pies are basically an outer shell made to be a crust that you could then fill up with different things, different fruits with a glaze, or even with a syrupy type substance. It depends on, you can even put vegetables and a creamy gravy inside, and chicken to make a chicken pot pie. A cake is literally made to be consistent throughout the entire cake. The outside is cake. The inside is cake. The consistency is cake. The vast majority of the cake is cake. Not the entirety of a pie isn't pie unless you got something filling in it.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm saying obviously
one's got a cockle-doodle-doo in the middle with some green peas and some carrots, and then one's nice and it's delectable.
I completely understand that. I'm just saying, you're saying it's how it's made or like the consistency of it. What'd you say?
Cheesecake is a cake.
Okay, so it's one thing for Kitty to show videos of Josh and Mama, and they're trying out food, and I tend to look at these things with just utter disgust. Just flat out disgust. I mean, I don't trust that woman in any kitchen, and she consistently finds herself on TV, still wondering about that. People keep giving her recipes, and I'm like, first of all, we literally just saw her try to do a seafood broil, and she was dipping crab legs in ketchup. Ugh! You don't do that. But this, I'm laughing because my brain cannot register someone in real life being this dumb. It literally is such an impossibility mentally for me that all I can do is just laugh it off because it just seems so incredibly silly. That's the reason why I keep laughing. Mentally, I cannot comprehend that there is someone this dumb, so all I can do is just, it's hilarious to me. That's how I'm trying to comprehend and cope with this. There is literally no way this man exists and he's this dumb. This has to be a bit. This has to be a joke, a long-standing joke. It has to be. One more. My food is on the way.
What mountain is the tallest in the world above sea level? Mount Everest. Thank you, thank God.
I thought it was Kilimanjaro.
What is the capital city of Australia?
Sydney.
The one you're thinking is absolutely wrong, so just stop yourself
Yeah,
now.
no.
Canberra.
Who?
Yep.
Huh, I was wrong. Sydney is a part of Australia, but not the capital. Then again, most of the things I see from Australia, especially when I want to blame movies. Blame movies. Me thinking that Sydney was the capital of Australia. But hey, I learned something new today. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong.
Which two continents are entirely in the southern hemisphere? So we only
That's
have
below the equator.
There we go. We only have 7.
Is the equator a real thing?
No, please. Just stop while you're ahead. There is no. There's no way.
Is that a physical line you can see?
I can't laugh anymore. I can't laugh anymore. I can't. I think I'm all laughed out. No. Oh, man. Where are all these tears coming from? How am I still making more? Is the equator a line you can see?
A physical line.
Because I remember.
You think there's a wall.
No, like a line.
What does Joker think this is? One Piece? The red line is what separates one part of the world from the other. That's One Piece. This is real life.
Oh, is it laser? Is it paint in the water? What would this line be made of?
That's my question.
Is it millions of buoys in a perfect little line?
Is Vegas and Phoenix on the equator? Is that why it's so hot? Because I remember it gets hotter there. Miss Winkler taught me that. And she had the reason I think there's a line because
I am literally the guy off to the side. I'm looking dumbfounded like, bruh. That's not how this works.
she used to take the Globe after school tutoring session because I want to pass the 3rd grade. She made a line and she said, "That's the equator," and I said, "Don't get it," but she goes,
"Thanks, wink."
And she goes, "It's hot."
You got a couple more.
Okay, here we go. Slow down, though.
Answer the question. I already asked you the question.
What was the question?
What mountain is the tallest in the world above sea level?
Mount Everest.
Thank you.
There is literally no way that any of this is real. There is simply no way. This guy can't be real. He can't be real.
I have cities, but no houses. Forests, yet no trees. And rivers, but no water. What am I?
What?
I have cities, no houses. A forest, yet no trees. I have rivers, yet no water. What am I?
Bullshit.
You're a liar. Think about it.
A farm.
There's no water on farms.
That's what I'm asking.
The livestock just go off oxygen.
Oh, a desert. It's a city, a desert. No houses in a desert.
So you're wrong right there. First, congrats.
What?
A city.
Yeah.
Cities have everything. Houses.
You could be
humans.
Empty city.
Jobs. What's a job out there in the desert? The sand dusting guy? He just gets a big ass leaf blower with the generator, blows it one way.
No, but yours doesn't make sense too much either.
Well, 11-year-olds get it. City, yet no houses. Forest, but no trees. River, no water. What am I? I have cities, but no houses. Forests, yet no trees.
There is no way this man is real.
Is it flammable or not? quiz.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Cooking oil.
Yes.
Correct.
100%.
100% flammable. 100% flammable.
Thank you.
Okay. An orange.
Yes, the citrus.
Hey! Yeah! Okay. Oh my God. You. Oh my God. All right. A mattress.
Yes. The cotton.
Depends on the mattress.
You didn't say water beds, obviously not.
Yeah, but you didn't say it either, so.
No wonder you got fired as a teacher. Here we go.
2 points you, 1 point not you.
So the mattresses aren't flammable.
Depends on the mattress.
What does that mean?
Depends on the mattress.
What does that mean?
There's a lot of technology. A lot of made are silicone nowadays.
What do you mean, what does it mean? Do you think every mattress... This joker think every mattress is the same? What do you mean, what does he mean? Is it not registering that maybe mattresses are built different? You think a Sleep Number bed is the same as a Sealy Posturepedic? You think a Sealy Posturepedic is the same as a Tempur-Pedic?
It's pure silicone.
Silicone, I bet. So are half the girls in LA. I can light them on fire.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hand sanitizer.
100%.
Not.
Are you dumb?
I'm kidding.
I was about to say.
You're getting too many right. It's pissing me off. Is it flammable or...
One more. This is the last one. This is the last one.
What is the capital of Egypt?
Cairo.
Dude, you're such a loser, bro. You had no friends or fun. Which canyon is considered the deepest in the world? Oh, that's not even a sentence. Like that literally says the Yugaluga Taxonomic Grand Canyon.
The Yugaluga Surmagluta Canyon.
Which river forms the border between the United States and Mexico?
The Guadalupe?
Nope.
No. What is that? Hold on. Rio Grande?
When's the first time you touched grass? When you were 14? Loser. What ocean is the largest and deepest on Earth?
Pacific.
Who knows that? What is the capital of Hungary?
You want me to tell you the capital of Hungary?
Yeah.
I don't know that much.
Budapest. Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more, and if you get this right, I punch you. Here we go. You ever been hit on camera?
I get two more.
What is the smallest country in the world?
I literally asked you that, and it's the Vatican City.
What is the capital of Egypt?
Cairo.
Dude, you're such...
You give him too much credit. I know. One right answer out of 1 million wrong does not suddenly make him smarter than a 5th grader. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? No! Okay. All right. I think we're done. There's no... Okay. All right. This is the last one.
Corn is not a vegetable. What's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable? Fruits have seeds.
Point blank period. Does corn have seeds?
No.
Oops. Step 1. Payne wins. Cam loses.
Corn has kernel. Kernel of corn.
Is that a seed?
It's not seed. It's in its own category. It's not a vegetable.
Why do you argue to just argue? Does it have a seed?
Bro.
Does it have a seed, yes or no?
You need to read an encyclopedia.
Don't own those.
It does not have a seed.
Okay, do vegetables have seeds?
Yes. No, I meant no.
Okay.
I meant no.
No, they don't. Where do vegetables come from?
It's in a different category.
Where do vegetables come from?
What am I supposed to say? Guatemala? What are you talking about? We're talking imports, exports?
No, where do they come from on the earth?
The ground.
Okay.
Soil.
Where does corn come from?
It's grown in the ground.
In the soil. I'm smoking you. I finally got one.
You think you're breadcrumbing me? Corn is not a it is in a different category. Corn is like barley and wheat. It's like a oat almost.
Corn is bread. Corn is closer to bread than a vegetable?
Yeah. It's close. It's definitely closer. Corn is not a vegetable.
What's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable?
One more, the third one more. You keeping count? You're keeping count how many one mores I've said? Okay, all right. I think we're good. There's only so much of this I can take where my brain actually starts to lock up, and it's done that multiple times just listening to this guy. This can't be real. This guy is not real. This guy is not real. This guy is not real. This has got to be the biggest joke. This has to be a bit that he does just to pretend to be dumb, because there's no way he's actually like this in real life. There's no way. This has got to be for the podcast. He's got to be pretty smart, especially hanging out with Brian over here on the side. I know that's not his name, but my word, I haven't laughed that hard over the loss of brain cells in years. It has been a while. I have seen so many stupid things said by people in such a short frame of time. I could regale how many stupid things I've heard people say when I worked at Best Buy. I can tell you about the stupid things people have said when I worked at Home Goods, and the stupid things I had to endure when I was at Harris Teeter. I have never faced such stupidity to the point where I am laughing uncontrollably. There have been moments where I'm just like letting out heavy sighs constantly because I'm just trying to comprehend it. But never have I laughed hard enough where I can't even look at the person because the sheer thought, the mere thought of them existing and them having this amount of intellect for stuff that's supposed to be basic, I have never laughed that hard. My mind could not comprehend the correct response, so all it could do was just laugh. I can't believe that such a person exists. I want it to be I want it to be a bit. I want it to be fake. I want it to be like, so he's just fooling the entire internet, because there's simply no way that this guy is real. There's simply no way. I refuse to accept it. Almost got you to 100% rage today. You almost did, but you almost got my sanity to drop to a very dangerous level just listening to this guy. I mean, when you told me this when I was on my way home, because I was helping my dad out, when I was on my way home and you showed me this clip and I listened to it while I was driving, I couldn't fully register the ignorance at all. I couldn't register anything whatsoever. But I'm glad you got to laugh today. Oh, I thank you for it. I really do. Because had I just continued to watch these on my own time, you guys would have missed out on some genuine laughs. I haven't laughed that hard at someone in quite a while. So, Kitty, thank you for that. You had me. Now, some of that car stuff was insane. Like, oh, I'm going to get my uncle to fix this car that's completely off. To fix this tire where the outer side of the tire is completely off of its basis that's still embedded into the rim. Then there was the baby car seat in the front of the car, in the middle, and so many fire hazards and electrical hazards in there. And then you get the car with all the dog food inside. And then the car that says, and then the one truck that got inspected, there was just so many bad things. But this got a genuine, real good laugh out of me. I haven't chuckled like that for a long period of time. It was really good. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. You made this stream infinitely more enjoyable for this little deviation that we did. But this is where I'm going to call it, so that way I can eat my food when it gets here, and I will probably get back onto Space Marine and start working on my classes there. Tomorrow, I believe there is a brand new chapter of One Punch Man. I'm going to be on top of it this time. And then Thursday will be Hunter x Hunter, and then Friday will be my One Piece Reflections for the month of October, before we officially start to move into November this upcoming Saturday. Now, with this upcoming Saturday, I really want to get back into finishing the rest of the side missions for Borderlands 4 with Vex, so that way when I'm done getting all of those missions done with Vex, I can move on to Harlow. and start playing a brand new character, because that's what I want to do. But we'll also take time to mess around with Goat Simulator and anything else that may pop up or catch my attention. Maybe even mess with some of the Final Fantasy games that I got as well. But Hyrule Warriors will be taking the priority once that game releases on the 6th. So just bear with me a little bit. If I don't get to everything at the beginning of November, we still have the rest of the year to get to everything else. And if I can't get through everything else for the rest of the year, then we have 2026, Lord said the same, to get through all of that as well. So there's still plenty of stuff for me to entertain you guys with. Even if I get done with Hyrule Warriors and focus on other things, there's still plenty of things for you guys to enjoy. And once the new month pops up and my Patreon storage refreshes as well, I'll get back to uploading more read-throughs of the Solo Leveling light novel for all of you guys. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I'm just waiting on some more space to appear because I pretty much used up a vast majority of it, uploading all of T-Bait and all of my Solo Leveling light novel readings that I've done already. So I thank you for your patience. To all of my members here in chat, thank you for being members, and I appreciate you. To all of my patrons on Patreon, I thank you especially as well. So that way I can keep uploading stuff to you guys that I can't on YouTube, so you guys get to enjoy that. To all of my moderators, thank you for stopping by. To everyone else who showed up here today, all I can say to you is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Even check out my Patreon and consider supporting me on Patreon, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!